ever felt like you're talking to someone and their eyes just glaze over? Or maybe you're the one whose stories always seem to fall flat? Well, do not worry anymore because we have all been there. Hola amores, and welcome back to the channel. And to those who don't know me, I am Maritza. Today we will be talking about the disastrous conversation mistakes that can make men seem boring, okay? And this is part 1 of a 2-part video. So let's stay connected to the end to not miss out on any of the things that I will be mentioning. Let's get right into it. Before we begin, I will share with you a saying in Spanish that goes like this. Una buena conversación es como un buen café. Es un gran estimulante, aunque es difícil de encontrar. And it means a good conversation is like a good cup of coffee. Very stimulating, but also very difficult to find. So let's clarify something. It's not that you are boring as a person, as a man. No. But it can be that sometimes our bad habits can give that vibe, okay? So the first boring conversation is the information dumper. And what happens? This is what? This is when you treat a conversation perhaps like a lecture, okay? You just unload facts and details and your opinions and all without pausing, without breathing, okay? Without checking if the other person is still with us or perhaps she has mentally checked out of the conversation. And hey, listen, maybe you're extremely passionate about something, about the topic you're talking about or your hobby or your job or some historical event or some political event as well. And that is great. However, a conversation is a two-way street. So if you are doing all the talking and you're not having a conversation, then all you're doing is you're performing a monologue, all right? So please be more aware of this and learn to see the other person's body language, okay? If their eyes are starting to go from side to side, okay? Or if you see that, perhaps they're beginning to yawn, or maybe they're beginning to cross their hands like this, and it's possibly time for you to change the topic right away because they're checked out, okay? So understand that. Have you been able to find your great love in your other half? If not, I invite you to contact me and join me at thematchmakingcupid.com to take the leap and allow me to help you find her. Don't let your days pass by without you being with the one. Together with my team, I am very positive that we can help match you with a lifelong companion. So go ahead and check out the website for contact information as well as for any upcoming matchmaking event. The following conversation mistake is one called the one-upper captain can do better, okay? And this one is exactly when. It's when your friend is perhaps telling you a funny story or a lady or something about their vacation or what they did. And before they're even finishing, my love, you're jumping into the conversation with an even crazier story, okay? Maybe from your vacation. So what happens? They talk about a challenge and you overcome the challenge, okay? Or you've already faced an even bigger one. You understand? Like perhaps someone's telling you or a lady's telling you something super excited and perhaps by error or you just not analyzing it, you can cut them off with like, oh look, I've got an even better one. Okay, my loves, it's just natural to want to share our experiences, your experiences, but constantly trying to outdo someone can make them feel maybe unheard or unimportant or frankly just a bit annoyed, okay? So it shifts the focus entirely onto you rather than on sharing the conversation, sharing the spotlight, sharing what we have going on today. Instead, let's work on learning on how to practice empathy and how to do active listening, acknowledging what the person said and respond. Wow, that sounds very intense. That sounds great. That sounds hilarious. And then if you do have a related experience, you can maybe frame it as, oh, you know what? That reminds me of this. Or rather than, oh, I did something way better. No, you understand? Sometimes just listening and validating what the person is saying is great. That's an amazing conversation, especially between you and the ladies. And the conversation mistake number 3 I will be sharing in today's video is the griller or the interviewer type of guy. And my loves, have you ever felt like perhaps you're being interrogated rather than just chatting with someone? Okay, that's exactly what they call the griller or the interviewer type of guy. What happens? They start to fire question after question, but they never offer any information about themselves. Like for example, so what do you do? Or how long have you done that for? Or where do you do it? Or how do you do it? Or where do you live? Or why did you move here? Why did you do this? I mean, it just feels like a job interview. It's not so much like a friendly way of you talking to the ladies or trying to talk with one another. And yes, you might think, right? Oh, you're showing interest by asking all these questions. But without reciprocity, okay, without being a two-way street, it becomes draining for the other person. So instead, try to share something about yourself, and after, ask a question about me, okay? Maybe offer a relevant piece of information or your opinion about your own life, and vice versa, okay? Like, what do you do for fun? Oh, well, I recently started, I don't know, rock climbing, okay? And it's surprisingly challenging. That's great, because that creates like a bridge for the conversation to keep going. It's not like a wall where you cut them off. No, it creates something. It invites the person to openly reply and continue speaking, okay? Anyways, my loves, stay tuned for part number 2. And with this, we have reached the end of today's video, but I do invite all of you to connect with me through Instagram and go and check out my other music relaxing channel here on YouTube. And don't forget to see the channel's membership, okay, in case maybe you find it useful. Once again, I am Maritza, and know that I will try my best to continue always bringing you ways on how to create a better bond with yourself and a more meaningful relationship with all those around you. Mwah. Till next time. Ciao, ciao, my loves. Ciao, ciao, my amores.